Hey guys, Iron Mandrill here. In today's video, we will be discussing the first motion picture ever made. The first motion picture was The Horse in Motion, created by Edward Muybridge, and the picture depicted, well, a horse in motion. The horse carried a jockey and it galloped for a few frames, 11 to be exact. The horse was named Sally Gardner and was owned by Leland Stanford. More on him later. This short clip was created on June 19th in 1878 using 12 different cameras. They did not use the 12th frame. It is a humble beginning to a medium that has gone on to amaze and inspire people for generations. Let's take a look to see how far we've come. Go back. I said go back.
What the hell is even that?
I said go back, goddammit. Much better. You know, sometimes I think CGI was a mistake. No, not you. You're perfect. The reason motion picture was created was actually to settle an old ballroom debate that was occurring back in 1872. When a horse is galloping, are all four hooves off the ground at the same time? Well, it might seem obvious now, but it was quite hard to say for sure back then when there was no means of slowing it down to say conclusively whether it was or not. So Leland Stanford, the owner of the now immortalized Sally Gardner, was also the then governor of California and eventual founder of Stanford University. Quite the resume. He offered Muybridge, who was a famous photographer at the time, $2,000 to prove whether or not the horse did in fact have four hooves in the air at once while galloping. $2,000 back then would be worth about 60 grand today. He captured the picture of the horse with all four hooves in the air, ending the debate. But the story doesn't stop here. This event inspired him to capture a consecutive sequence of photos of a horse galloping. However, the technological capabilities at the time were not advanced enough yet to capture such a feat. So he spent the next 6 years and 50 grand of Stanford's money, which would be roughly 1.5 million today, improving camera shutter speeds and film emulsions. He then captured the photos in 1878 with his dozen cameras. But a dozen individual photos does not equate a motion picture. Well, unless you flip between them really fast like doodle sketches in a notepad, which is essentially what he did, but with a device called a zoographic scope, in which a disc would rotate when cranked by hand and the picture being projected would shift to the next consecutive picture, thus simulating motion. Pretty neat, right? And that's the story of how and why the first motion picture was made. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe for more content. If you didn't like what you saw, thanks for listening. This is Iron Mandrill signing off. Have yourselves an excellent day. Ciao.